Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lewis. Welcome back to another video on the Mr. Ninja Gaming channel. So I've got a bit of news. The last park that I made for my last video on Parkitect didn't save properly, so I think it's best if we start a new park. But this park will be a magical themed sort of theme park. What have I named this park? Give me a second. Nothing yet, so that will be up to you in the description. Let me just move a few of these out of the way so I have a bit more room to build. To sort of start the park. So we're going to go straight into a time lapse now, where you will see me build a roller coaster and a flat ride and a few other things, but this sort of time lapse will it will have a voiceover, but I'll do that in the recording software so you can understand what I'm doing. So without further ado, I'll get straight on into it. Welcome to the time lapse. Here we go. So first things first, we build a station. Pretty simple things, which goes straight into the chain lift. So nothing really special here. Now I'm trying to find a way of starting the coaster, as this is usually the hardest bit to sort of envision when making a coaster. It's a very tedious process to start building on. I think I scrap this idea and go with a more average sort of way of building this coaster. So I go with the first initial drop, which goes into this sort of U-turn airtime hill element, which is a really cool idea. Then I have this airtime hill just after to sort of slow the ride down a little bit, because you gather quite a lot of speed on that first initial drop. Then I do this cool little helix underneath the airtime hill into our first brake run and block break. Very simple things to start off with. Then I try and loop it back down to another break, which goes into our first, or should I say our booster track for this coaster, which then ends up with another one of these cool U-turn airtime elements. And here you'll see me just readjusting a few things to make this work properly. I build the entrance and exit gates to the ride, should I say. Then here you can see me building an airtime hill. Very average on these hyper coasters. They have a lot of these airtime hills and U-turns, which sort of slow the coaster down. Here you may see me sort of trying to find my way back to this coaster. I think I scrapped this idea eventually and just go with a more average way of getting down. So I have this sort of little drop that goes round, and here I'm just trying to find my way back to the station. It's very difficult to sort of do, and here I'm trying to make it kind of go over and sort of connect that way, but it doesn't end up working out for me, and it doesn't look the way I want it to. Here I'm just playing about with some elements, and I end up with just like another sort of U-turn sort of thing that leads back down into the brake run here. And that's pretty much everything about this coaster. It has 3 trains, and it's called Batman's Boomerang, which you'll see a name further on. It took quite a while to build. This coaster in of itself took about an hour to make in game. Right, so we are testing this right now. It looks like it will run pretty well. To be honest with you, I'm not really satisfied with this end bit here, but it could be sort of nice, I guess. I'm just trying to see how well it runs. There's always one in the brake run. I think, yeah, that looks pretty nice. So what we're gonna need to do now is sort of find a way to get this. So I'm gonna go metal down here. Down to here. Then we're gonna go down that way. No, this isn't the entrance sort of queue paths, is it? So let's go with a metal across, down. I'm thinking going. You can't go underneath it. This is going to be a very high capacity roller coaster. We go under the brake run here and have a pathway that has a 2x2 here. Obviously, we'll do the exit bit here. Entrance be here and the exit right there. Gonna be a very high capacity roller coaster, so I'm gonna like that. It looks like it's got good stats. Let's have a look at the actual stats. So the excitement is extreme, intensity is high, nausea is low. So that means quite a lot of people will be attracted to this coast, which is really good. It's not a very long layout, and yeah, we should also add maybe a small little, maybe twist the ride somewhere. I don't know, maybe put it here, but we'll do that in the next episode because obviously, yeah, this episode is going to be about we'll have the info kiosk be here. We'll have a cash register here. Like that, and then that way. And I'm gonna call this maybe Blitz's Boomerang or something, or Batman's Boomerang, something like that. Info, we'll open it, and then we'll go to the park. We'll obviously let you guys name the park. We're going to change the pricing of Batman's Boomerang to $8. Skip ahead a little bit. Still got a bit of money to, you know, do anything they need to do. Let's give them a bit of time to let's actually do something real quick. So we go over to finances. Let's go to marketing campaign for 6 months. We'll do radio. We'll start that way. There's a lot of people queuing up for Batman's Boomerang. And yeah, I think that's everything for today's video. It seems to be running quite smoothly. Oh, one more thing we need to do. We need to hire a mechanic. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think for the upcoming episode, in fact, another thing we need to do is save it. And then, yeah. So we've got another episode to come. And yeah, that's everything for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss one of my uploads. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.